Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to brief you on this movie recommendation backend system that is accessible through APIs. It's a movie recommendation app for ALX project Nexus as I'm partaking in the Pro Backend Development course. You can view the API documentations through the following links, and their endpoints are basically about movies, recommendations, authentications, and then ratings. These four. You can view the source code on GitHub as well. And the main four features of this project is below. Currently, we do not have the AI powered recommendations, but then definitely in the future, God willing, it shall be implemented. First off, looking at the GitHub repo, you can easily access the ELD, that is the relationship between all the data structures that have been put in place for this system. We mainly have the user object, the movie object, the genre, and or classes or entities, and then the relationships between them. So can have the movie is more like the central thing since it's a movie recommendation app. And then you can have a rating for the movie, and that rating will belong to a particular user. So a user is going to give a rating to a movie. That's one simple flow. And then the movie is going to belong to a particular genre. Uh-huh. Those are two key things. And if the user really likes it, they make it their favorite. So these are some key things you can do with this backend system. Now going to the Swagger Open AI format documentation, I'm going to demonstrate just a few of the APIs. For example, the get API auth profile. I want to try it out. I execute. I realize that I get an error. Response status is 401. Authentication credentials were not provided. This is the ideal solution for when somebody visits the website. If the person has not logged in, let's say using the post, or has not created an account, or I mean registered and logged in, and they try and access it, this is what is called get auth profile. And in return, you see that it tells you no authentication profiles have been provided. So this is the first concern of the application: security. That is for security. If you want to edit that profile, you can use the put. If you want to register, you can use the post, and so on. Now this data, the server is mainly storing movies, right? So let's try and access the movies that we have. So let's get our API movies. Okay, this is the general. Let's get API movies. This is a straight get request. So you see that we have 100 movies. So this returns a JSON. So the programmer can break down this JSON into their program nicely. So you can go to the next, which is this one. So the programmer can call for next, and then it will change here, you see, and it provide the next set. But in this one we have 100 movies. And each movie, this is the result. We have the ID of the movie, the information about the movie, the genre, and the genre the movie belongs to. This repeats across. So that is how we store our movies on the database. This is how it is written in the JSON. So this can be easily accessed and used by front-end developers. And the genre of the movie, you can just look at it real quick too. It's also like this. So if it's an action movie, this is the ID description. And the reason why we have this unique data for the genre is to reduce the workload on the program. So you store the genres here, then you store the IDs of the movies to that genre as well. So now we have 11. So this is one benefit of the relational database in our ERD. In our ERD, yes. So the movie genre is here, and it links the movies to the genre. So it's not direct, you see. That's what enables us to get the count. So the more movies you have, they just add up to this. So it doesn't create redundancy, it creates a normalized data entity in the system. Thank you very much for watching this demo. This is the movie recommendation app for ALX Project Nexus. Can be visited here with all available documentation, excluding AI powered recommendations at the moment. Thank you.